What is going on? It is your friend Chris Luck. I'm the creator of AIville, which is the largest community in the world for those like yourself and myself that are learning how to use AI and having a lot of fun doing it. On this live stream, this is my third live stream and really third video I've ever put out there on YouTube. This is going to be all about the new Grok AI video generator, and more specifically, the spicy mode, which you might notice that my office is a little spicy right now. And because I like to have fun when I'm doing this, and I thought what kind of fun would it be if I didn't have everything set to red? So what I want to do is just jump right into my computer screen. And if you're here live, feel free to, say hi live. And if you are watching the recording or the replay of this, I don't know what they really call it on YouTube, but the something, go ahead and if the comments are turned on, go ahead and leave a comment. I realized on my last live streams I had the comments turned off because I didn't know how to turn them on. So I think I turned them on this one. But regardless, I'll be watching the live chat as well. So let's go ahead and just jump right into what you're going to learn today with the Grok Spicy Mode. So I put together this really interactive document because I want to make sure that you don't have to worry about taking notes. One thing that really bothers me with other people that are out there on YouTube is that they go really fast and they don't really make it easy for you to follow along, and they don't make it easy for you to be able to copy and paste like what's working and what they're doing. They just kind of show you what's possible, but they don't tell you how to do it. And that's kind of where I want to be a little different. And I feel like doing it live is fun because then I can interact with all of you that are showing up live. What's up, Chip Sanity? You were here on my live stream yesterday, so thank you for being back on this one as well. So we're going to go ahead and start off with talking about this Elon AI tool that might be the most uncensored AI yet. Now, I'm going to go through just some information if you don't know really what it is. And then what I'll do after that is actually go through and show you how to use this and what to do with the new Spicy Mode by Grok. So Elon just dropped an AI video generator that is on Grok, and it's absolutely unhinged. It is called the spicy mode setting that everyone is talking about, and it's kind of like the not safe for work meets hyperdrive, and it generates really sarcastic and sensual and political content, does not have any filters, and Midjourney actually censors everything, and many other AI video generators, they censor everything too, but Grok can really do anything. It can even make Musk dance with Trump if you'd like. And you can literally animate Elon as a Barbie. Nobody will stop you doing anything. If you want something that has a lot of gore, it's allowed. If you want swimwear, it's allowed. World leaders put in weird places, it'll do that also. And it even adds sound effects to the videos that it animates, and most of the sound effects are extremely disturbing, and I'll show you how all this works and what to do and how to do it and where to access it in this video. And you're going to get real-time audio and video generation, and there's no gatekeeping. So it's not something where you have just a certain amount of credits or anything like that. You can just go crazy with this thing. And if you don't like the sound effects and the music that it puts with the video, by default, you can just download the video and then put it in a video editor and do whatever you want to do with it. So it's like the model really has no adult supervision, and I kind of love it. And I'm really curious, if you're here live, let me know like what's the most controversial thing that you're probably going to try with this. And Chip Sandy says, spice it up. I'm going to do my best. And speaking of spice, okay, you know what? I'll do that right now. I was actually nervous to do this, but I will just show you. Inside of AIville, like I said, I'm the creator of AIville, which is the largest community out there for people learn how to use AI. And I was actually going to make a different live stream today where I was going to show you how to use Higgsfield AI, which is an AI video generator, to create AI characters and like consistent AI characters. But then this showed up on my radar this morning, and inside of AIville, specifically in the Grok communities, we have communities on everything related to AI, but in the Grok one specifically, you can see it's still kind of going crazy. So like 16 minutes ago, people are posting things that they're doing. Now, I'm afraid to hit play on this because I don't want this to go into go into a part of YouTube that will never be seen, but some of these that might look cute, I'll hit play, but the ones that I'm afraid will actually show is probably not good. So, but you'll get the idea by just looking at this. It's crazy because it just does really weird stuff, and I want you to kind of think of it as like being able to just generate really really awkward awkward memes that hang on really awkward memes that just kind of make you laugh a little. And what's weird, and you're going to see me do this live, I'm going to show you some of the stuff that on how you can get it to just do something completely weird, but then also you can train it to do exactly what you want it to really do. But some of these are just pretty insane. And this is like not stuff that you would ever see from like another AI video generator ever. So anyway, it's pretty crazy. There's a whole lot of stuff going on right now in AIville about it. So I just want to jump right in. And when I see something that really pops out and that's really trending in the AIville communities, I'm going to personally sit down and put together what you see right here. I spent all day putting this together so I could do this live stream for you tonight. And then also I'm going to give you a link to this. So I'll update the YouTube description with the direct link to this document for you. So Grok just isn't fast. It's kind of just like what just happened fast, because what it'll do, and you'll see me do this, is that it'll actually create full videos, and these are AI generated videos in 15 seconds or less, and it's going to build images also as you scroll, and it's literally instant image generation, which I've never seen before. There's no loading bar, there's no wait times. It is real-time visual dopamine. And what you can do is you start by creating an image, and then once you create an image, you can go through just infinite variations of the image. And it's like visual prompt engineering, but you have zero typing, and you can animate anything from AI images to your own AI photos. The resolution, though, it is a little low right now, but it is light speed. And just keep in mind, this new Grok Spicy Mode just came out, so it's only going to get better from here. And just know that every frame renders like it's trying to win a race. And I'm curious if you could actually keep up with this model. And do you see yourself trying out an AI video generator that is completely uncensored? Because if you will, and if you do, I'd like for you to let me know in the chat, but then also let me know in the comments if you're watching the recording of this, if this is something you'd be interested in using. Because if there's a lot of people over time that are interested in this and making uncensored videos, then I might do some more uncensored live streams and actually show you some really fun things you can do. Next is that with the Grok Spicy Mode, you can do like Spicy Mode versus Fun Mode versus Normal Mode and really see who wins, because there are actual 4 video modes. There's Normal, there's Custom, where you can tell it exactly what it is you want it to do. There's Fun, and then there's Spicy, which Spicy is what's just off the chain right now. Normal's going to keep it clean with basic animation and realism. Fun's going to add more randomness like balloons and jumps and bizarre weird stuff. Spicy's going to add lighting, very flirtation, intentions that you would imagine. And then you can literally watch an image just evolve into something seductive if you want to be seductive, or something just completely off the chain, which I'll show you in a second. It's oddly tasteful. It still breaks the rules that Midjourney just won't touch. And I don't think any AI video generator, Sora, Google VO3, anything, it would ever touch what is going on right now with the Grok Spicy Mode. Custom is going to let you control prompts and character actions, and it is really just AI generated chaos, and it's very addictive. And I'm curious, like, what mode are you going to try? So let me know. And this is also Grok's UI's like most addictive interface that I think I've ever seen. Not just Grok in general, but or Grok specifically, but AI in general. It's very addictive. And again, you'll see in a second, it's going to work like Pinterest, but on steroids. Whenever you're creating these images, you're going to create an image based off a prompt, and then you can scroll down, generate one, tap on an image to kind of branch out and see other ones. Again, there's no prompt engineering. You don't have to worry about being a prompt engineer anymore. And you start with one image. You can go into infinite variations. It's going to replace creative blocks with visual hunting. It's frictionless. It's intuitive. It's way too fun. I spent most of my most of my morning and afternoon and late afternoon playing around with this. And image refinement is really driven entirely by your clicks. And it's not a prompt tool, it's an exploration tool. And this is really how I think AI should always feel. And everyone that's inside of AIville talking about this is also saying just how fun it is and playful it is, because it's instant, but it can also be very powerful. And I'm wondering like how long either you think you're gonna get lost inside doing this when you see it, or how long have you been getting lost inside doing this? Now I want to go over some surreal use cases that are almost like too good to be true. So Grok AI video is going to shine when you're using anime. If you want to do anything anime, like that's like I said inside of inside of AIville, yeah, there's a lot of goofy things people are doing, but it's also a lot of anime stuff is really what's really like popping and trending right now too. It's going to handle really weird physics and dream logic more than real life. And so, for instance, if you like want a hedgehog on a bike, it's going to nail the physics. If you want Dali, like Salvador Dali inspired animation, it's going to be really beautiful. It's going to animate memes like it's born on 4chan, and it's not great at realism, but it's going to shine a lot on exaggerated content. And yeah, Oliver, like not even habanero spicy. This is like Carolina Reaper spicy. And for viral, really weird creative projects, Grok Spicy is going to definitely be the number one mode. It's going to be the weirdest thing that you're probably ever going to use. And I'm curious what kind of things you would want to try. And if you're live here in the chat, put in if you're live on this live stream, just put in the chat, like, give me one prompt on an image you would like for me to create, and I will create it, and then we'll have some fun animating it. So just like a one sentence description. Doesn't even have to be anything crazy. Just like let me know, like for instance, like girl eating a cupcake or something like that, and then we'll play around with it live, because I don't actually know who all has access to this. I've usually pay for all the paid versions of AI that's out there, so I can be able to create all these videos and live streams for you. We can play around with this live. What's up, Jessica from St. Louis? So sound effects, they do have sound effects, which you're going to see. It's going to add these really weird ambient sounds inside of, especially when you're using the spicy mode, and is going to animate your video with you. Some are going to be musical, some are going to be glitchy, some are going to be like, you're going to sit back and wondering like, what am I hearing? It's going to sync with sound, with the visual vibe that you choose. Text animations are going to come with like weird bleeps and bloops, and it's kind of like if Midjourney and Daft Punk were having like some kind of chaotic baby. The sound isn't always good, but it's going to add emotional flavor, and it's going to give cinematic vibes, but in like a really weird experimental film. So I'm wondering, like, what do you think of AI generated sound effects? I think AI generated sound effects are actually really cool, and they're a lot of fun, because it's computers generating stuff you would have never thought was even a possibility, which is really cool. And before we actually get into real life tests, and I'm going to show you, jump over to I was going to jump back and forth between showing you stuff and coming back to just going through all the updates like you're seeing right now. But I thought as I've been going through this, I figured I just want to get through all this so you know all the details, and then I will share my phone, and then we're just going to kind of play around with it in real time and feed off of everything. And I like that you said, I don't know if you meant to, Duncan, if you meant to say slim, dusty, old country singer from Australia. Yeah. Oh, yeah. You did say slim, dusty. Okay. So that's going to be the first thing that we're going to generate with an image, and then we're going to see what it can do. And I see some others coming in too. Oliver says Willie and Snoop and a 59 caddy sipping sodas. All right, this is going to be fun. So this is all coming up here in about, I don't know, 3 minutes. So you can also monetize AI videos now. For those of you that are watching this, or maybe you came across this on YouTube and because you heard about the Grok Spicy Mode, and then you're wondering like, what is this all about? I just want to just give you all the info pretty quick, so then we can just get to actually playing around with it and having fun. But I do want you to know you can create full-on AI influencers using this, and you can build a brand, you can grow an audience, you can start earning money doing this. For instance, like, there's a platform out there that I just discovered called FanView. I'm not affiliated with it at all. I've never used it, but I heard about it, and it's like an OnlyFans, but it meets with like AI creators in the AI economy. So here, we'll just go take a look at it so you can see it. So if you go to fanview.com, again, it looks exactly like what OnlyFans would look like, but it's where they allow full-on AI creators. So you could actually create an influencer and have the influencer do OnlyFans kind of stuff, and people will pay monthly for it. So you don't have to be the OnlyFans person. You actually just sit behind the scenes using stuff like Grok and making all the content, and then people will actually pay for it. And it's a whole nother level of just business out there that can be done and that is going to be done, because there's already creators out there I've seen talking about this inside of AIville, that they're pulling in thousands of dollars a month, and some are pulling in tens of thousands of dollars a month using FanView. So, and doing it before even Grok in the spicy mode even came out. So what I'm going to do for you is I'm actually going to build, I put on my to-do list when I started kind of going through this in the AIville community, I'm going to design a blueprint for you on AIville, specifically how to do this. And if you don't know like how our blueprints work, inside of AIville, when you're a pro member, if you go to the blueprints, we have blueprints that will like teach you how to do all kinds of crazy things, like how to, unlock emotional support from Claude, how to use Google VO3 to make viral AI videos. So what I'm going to do is just put together a blueprint that is going to be like the way you see our blueprints now, where they're very step by step, and they walk you through it in a very simple, beautiful, like visual way. Like step one, do this, and then step two, you're going to do this, and then step three, this is what you're going to get out of this prompt. So I'm going to put together a blueprint show for you that will show you inside of AIville Pro how to actually monetize AI videos and build an AI influencer on a platform maybe like FanView. And I'm going to be using Grok, the AI video generator specifically, and more specifically the spicy mode in that blueprint. So this is kind of a precursor to what's coming. And this is really a new career path that's built for creative rebels. So I'm curious, like, would you ever build like your own AI influencer? And if so, like, what would you build your AI influencer for? Would you build an AI influencer for your business? Would you build an AI influencer to be more like your companion? Would you build like an AI influencer for like a completely separate, like creative business, like an OnlyFans, but you're, instead of, in managing a bunch of OnlyFans people, you're literally creating the AI influencers and just making the videos? Like, I'm really curious, like, what's coming out. Greg's has been waiting for this for a year. I love it. And Duncan, I see you're from Ignite. Thanks for being here, and thanks for letting me know that you're from Ignite. I appreciate it. So next, we're going to get into probably what a lot of you have been waiting for by now, and that is going to be the real life tests, which kind of where it gets a little outrageous. And I was losing my mind when I was seeing this. I'm going to show you what is possible with this, like kind of the fails that happen, and then we'll just switch over where I'll turn off my camera, turn on my phone, and then I'm going to show you step by step how to create this crazy stuff. So first off, Grok Spicy Mode is going to try to animate a woman eating a cupcake. So what I did was I put in a prompt that said woman eating a cupcake, and it made the image. And then I just clicked on the image and then said, make it a spicy video. And then this is what came up. So I'm going to hit play, and then pay attention to the sound effects too. The sound effects are what's crazy, because nothing makes sense. Like, the physics is not going on right now with Grok Spicy Mode, but it is entertaining. Hang on. It's like, what the hell was that? But that's spicy mode. Now, if you actually made it more, if you chose like normal mode, it would probably be a little more realistic. But spicy mode, it just kind of makes you, wonder what's going on. So another one is, here, I'm going to take this out. Spicy, the physics are still hard for AI. Nobody's really cracked it, not even Elon. But the next is the spicy mode tries to animate a dog eating a spoon of hot sauce. I was trying to think of something weird that just doesn't really exist and see what it could do. So I first off created an image of a dog eating hot sauce out of a spoon, and then when I had that image, I just said make the video spicy. And this is actually my family and I, we have like a micro mini Bernie doodle. This looks really similar to the dog we have. But all right, but again, you'll see it completely gets out of control. It's seriously, in this, you're gonna be able to generate this kind of stuff in like 15 seconds. Now, these are fails, right? I'm not showing you the best of Grok Spicy Mode. I'm gonna show you how you can find the really good stuff here in a minute. And then what I did was I was curious, can you upload photos of yourself and have it like make videos of your photos that you upload? So videos of you, videos of your family, videos of whatever you take pictures of. So it failed 3 times, but I also did a bonus round too. So the first one was I went out to this little, I don't know, like this little place called the cabin where I'm at, and I just had my wife take a picture of me standing in front of the door where it says, "Please do not, please do not block the doorway." Now, what I did here was when I uploaded the picture of myself, I didn't tell it what to do. I just chose. There's actually, you can't do spicy as a mode for real photos that you upload yet. You can choose the mode to be normal, or you can choose it to be fun. So I just chose fun to see what would happen. You could do custom, but I didn't do that. I just wanted to see what it came up with. Like when you upload a photo and say, make this do something, this is what it came up with. Which that got me. I laughed pretty loud the first time I saw that, but it's just insane that it looks pretty real. Then but again, that was still kind of a fail. Then I tried again. I took a picture of myself in front of a gym that I came across called House of Pain. So I wanted to turn my hat backwards, and I had my Jeep in front of it, and I'm just like, I want to upload a picture of this and just say, make this a fun video. And again, you'll see how fast this is in a second. But again, it doesn't get the physics right. It doesn't get really anything right, but that's what kind of makes it fun. That's why we're choosing that's why we're choosing the mode to be fun. Why? How it even started off, it even said a word that's like not even a word. Why? And then round 3, it got even weirder. Actually, I'll save that one for a second, because that should have been the bonus round. Round 3 was a picture of me wearing a tank top outside my daughter's softball dugout, and I had like tanning oil on, and the shirt just says dad bod. But again, I just uploaded the photo, didn't tell it to do anything. I just said make it fun, and this is what it did. It's like, again, what the hell? Like it it used words that aren't real, and there's sound effects. It's like, I don't know. You can tell I'm easily amused. This one, this should have been the bonus round. But I was just on a cruise recently, and I took a picture of myself with double rainbows in the background. And I would have done this with pictures of my daughters and stuff, but I didn't run it by him first. If it's okay if I make crazy videos of you doing stuff and then put it on my live stream on YouTube. So that's why these are just videos of me, because I don't care. But it's a double rainbow, and again, I just uploaded a picture and I said make it fun, and this. So I've spent like hours playing around with this. This was just, I mean, imagine for a second. Well, now I'm going to get into actually showing you how to do this, and then because I'm really curious, like, what weird test are you going to run on Grok of a picture of yourself or your pets or your family or whatever. We'll get to the final verdict in a minute, but before we get to the final verdict, here, let me close some of this down. Again, I'll share this document with you if you just want to have a reminder of what all was talked about on here. Actually, I don't need to close all this stuff down. Okay, I'm not even gonna worry about it. So let's just leave that there. What I'm gonna do is, the first was the best. So I'm gonna take a look at the chat for those of you that are here live, and I'm curious what actually, before I do that, let me just do, because I'm testing out, just so you know, hang on a second. When I said, like, on my first live stream that I'm addicted to sweet tea, I really am. Like, I'm trying to find all of the different sweet teas that are out there, and my favorite one right now is actually Liquid Death Sweet Reaper. Not sponsored by Liquid Death or anything, but I know a lot of people are probably going to ask later in the comments or ask me in the live chat, like, what are you drinking? So anytime I like grab anything, I always just talk about like what I have and why, why I like it. Also, this thing was pretty neat. If you saw the thumbnail, totally random, but if you saw the thumbnail of this video, you might have seen this. This is like by Royal Oak that actually they make charcoal, but this is like a torch. You might, I mean, that's pretty serious. That's why I use to like point at the screen. Anyway, I'm curious, before we get into sharing my phone, let me know what is it you would like for me to make a picture of and then play around with animating it live in Spicy Mode, because I could come up with all kinds of crazy examples. But for those of you that took time to be here live, I would like for you to let me know. I'm going to scroll up because I see that Duncan said slim, dusty. Well, he said slim, but he said later slim. Slim, dusty, old country singer from Australia. So what we'll do here, I actually might be able to share my, you know what? I was going to share my phone. I think I might be able to share my phone from here, actually. Here, we're going to try something kind of fun. So let's experiment live, shall we? So that's not going to work. Not a video of me. I want to see if I can share my camera. Okay, so this might work. All right. Can you all see my phone? Just let me know if you can see my phone, because I think you can, but I'm not sure. So I'm just trying to size it to where you can kind of maybe see it, I think. So let me know if you can see it. Put just a little perspective on it, and this is just going to make it where it's like kind of easy to stand out from like my actual office. All right, so you should be able to see my phone. So let me know if you can. I'm just going to take a look here in the chat. And it looks like Wade says yes. And oh, can I see the QR code? Yeah, the QR code's actually this is my home screen on my phone. It is just the QR code to AIville, because whenever I meet people in person, I always talk about if I talk about AIville. I don't know why it says it's 940. It's not 941, is it? That's weird. I have no idea why my phone says it's 941, because it's not. It's 728. It should be 728. Okay, so you can all see my phone. Good. So what we will do here, you cannot actually access the Grok AI video generator in using Spicy Grok or Spicy Mode, Spicy Grok, Spicy Mode, or anything like that. You can't do it on desktop. Right now, it's only through mobile. So what we're going to do is down the bottom right here, you can see the Grok icon. It's like that little circle on the bottom right. Something really cool I just found before his live stream too. You can actually press and hold on it, and then you can say, I can make it where it just fills up a little corner. And I'm going to start leaving it like this. And I was wondering, like, what other apps do that? So I use Twitter. I have Claude. I've got ChatGPT. I've got AIville. But like, let's say does ChatGPT do this? So sorry, this isn't a ChatGPT video, but I'm curious, like, what all it does. Oh, that's crazy. I could actually have ChatGPT be on my home screen there. Huh. Well, come on, Grok. You should get your stuff together, because it won't let me do that. I can only have this little one. But all right, sorry, got a little off sidetrack there. So you just go into Grok, and then when you go into Grok, you're taken to where I'm on an iPhone, so I don't know how this works on Android or anything like that. But what you can do, there's two ways you can get to it. So you can click on Create Image, and it will take you to the image images. Or if you were to create a new conversation, like if you're on a new conversation here, you could just tap on imagine at the very top right, and then it'll take you there also. So what it's showing is it's showing images that people have actually been creating in real time. And this is where it's kind of like a Pinterest meets AI. And it's cool because it's on the phone. So if you're someone like me that just lives and breathes and does everything with AI, it's kind of fun if you're just kind of hanging out or you got a few minutes to spare, you're trying to kill some time, just to come here and see what kind of stuff people are imagining. But let's go ahead and scroll back up here and see what Duncan said. So Duncan said, slim, dusty old country singer from Australia. So we are going to type, first we're going to imagine, you're going to see how bad my typing is. Slim, dusty, old country singer from Australia. Okay, so we're just going to type that in. And this is where I've never seen AI do this before. So we didn't have to know anything about prompting or anything crazy. You're just asking it what you want to see a picture of. You don't have to say ultra realistic photo, whatever, camera lens, 35 millimeter, f-stop 1.5, G Master, Sony, zoom lens. That's the kind of stuff you have to type in if you're trying to make this kind of stuff on Midjourney. But this is what's wild is because with Grok, and before we get into the AI video, if you don't have an image yet, you can actually just see what it creates. And I mean, it's making all kinds of stuff. And so what you want to do before you get crazy with this is going to be funny to see like what a spicy mode is going to do for this. So we'll just pick one here that looks, I don't know, slim, dusty, old country singer. So we'll pick one with some environmental stuff. So what about this one with a fire? Because I'm wondering if it would do anything with a fire. So when you pick an image, you tap on it, and then you can, right from here, go directly into make video. So this is like where you see make video. If you tap that, I'm not going to tap it yet because it'll go into making the video. And what's cool is it's not going to use credits or anything. It's just going to make the video. And then before you do that, though, you can tap the little down arrow, and it will pop up like, do you want to make it spicy? Do you want to make it fun? I'm just laughing because I've seen some crazy stuff before I started doing this live stream, and then also what I'm seeing people share in AIville is terrifying. So I'm curious I'm laughing because I can't imagine what it's going to do. But before I do that, I'm going to scroll down, and you're going to see it'll even give you variations of that image. So you don't have to go into Midjourney anymore and say, oh, that's great, but make 4 more variations or make another 4 variations. You can just pick one that you like and just keep going further and further down. Like, let's say I like this one in the moonlight. Well, then I'll tap that, and then it's already generating versions of that in the moonlight. And you can go like an infinite amount of layers deep on this. Now, if you get lost, you can just hit back and back again. And then here we started with the campfire one. The banjo one, like let's say we click on the banjo and then we scroll down, it's going to show you a bunch of other, variations of it. And then let's say this one with a banjo with 2, that looks like a clock. So let's click on that. It's kind of weird. And then you'll see different variations of that. So anyway, that's not really a dusty old looking country singer. We'll go back to this one because I think that would be the best approach, if you agree. So, all right, so first let's go ahead and I'm going to show you how crazy this can get. So we're going to make a normal one, and watch how fast this is going to go, okay? So it's generating right now. Now, I don't know if it's actually going to play music. It's going to play the sound effects or not. We'll find out. But how fast this is creating a video I've never seen before. Like, it's already halfway there. So it's usually about 15 seconds, and okay, I'm going to see if I can get the playthrough. Hang on. I'm looking at all my stuff that I can do on this live chat. I don't know if it's going to play through. Okay, so you can't hear the audio, I don't think. So I'm just going to mute it. But the audio sounds like he's playing on a guitar. Okay, so that was normal. Okay, now let's do fun. So this is just going to keep playing on repeat until we're waiting for the fun one to be done. Yeah, I wish you could hear the audio. I don't know why it's not playing through. And isn't this crazy though? Like with how fast this whole AI video generated. Okay, now he's singing. So fun. He's getting a little crazy. He's getting a little crazier, and the fire's starting to spark up like he's threw something on it. And we haven't even done spicy mode yet. So, God, I wish you could hear this. That sucks that it's not working. Dang it. Oh well. I'm still looking at my settings to see if there's any other settings that I could choose, but it doesn't look like there is. Let's do all system audio, maybe. Unmute it. Turn it up on my phone. No, it's not working. Okay, well, it says put your phone closer to the mic. I could do that. Oh, you know what? You're right. I don't know how clear that's going to come through, though. Hang on. Okay, I don't know if that came in clear or not, but the audio, he just started yelling, and then the fire kind of sparked. So that wasn't even spicy yet. Oh, and then you can choose different versions too. So that was version 1. If you didn't like the audio of version 1, you could do audio version 2 and audio version 3. I've got it. Looks like Guy said that you could hear it. Okay, so I'll make sure I put it next to the microphone on the spicy one, because we're just getting started. Okay, so now we're generating a spicy one, and as soon as it starts playing, I'll put it next to the microphone so you can hear it. And I don't know who all has access to this right now. I just know it's through. All right. Okay, so didn't do any crazy screaming or anything, but you can see what like spicy is exactly what you think spicy would be. All right, so that was one example. Now I saw, again, if you're here in the live chat, let me know, like what would you want to see me experiment with? So I see Oliver said Willie and Snoop. So I don't know if it'd work if I said Willie and Snoop. So let's go back to Imagine here. So I'll probably have to type in Willie. This is a great test, by the way. Willie Nelson and Snoop Dogg in a 59 caddy sipping sodas. Okay, in a 59. I might need to say Cadillac. Cadillac sipping sodas. Okay, so we'll see what will come up here, and this is pretty crazy. It is some of these it looks like they're just coming out of the hood. Let me find one where it looks like, God, this is wild that it does this. Like, look at that. I mean, it's not really sodas, but it looks like a straight up photo shoot. And if you come down, you can see other angles and other things that they're doing. Let's find. You can see this one. It's like a photo shoot gone wrong. This is where like AI just can't quite figure out physics yet in what's real and what's not. What's real and what's not. But let's go ahead and go with this one, the one that makes no sense at all. And we're just going to go straight to spicy. And I want to see someone else give me a prompt in the chat you would like to see. I'm just curious what's going to happen here. So 36, 44. Again, then for those of you that are just watching, this is a Grok Spicy Mode for their AI video. Okay, that was definitely going in the direction that you would probably assume for it to be spicy, and it stops right at, for some way, shape, or form. AI knows like right when to stop the camera on other things that I've seen people share inside of AIville. So I just did a normal one. Okay, I think normal's more fun than spicy. Yeah, that's crazy. So normal definitely feels just, actually that felt more fun. That didn't feel normal. Here, let's I did normal again. I don't know why it won't let me stop it. So we're trying to figure this out in real time. So when you click to generate something, it just will immediately start generating it. So here we're gonna do fun because that last that one that you saw was normal. I was wondering if it was actually going to try to make like AI voices or a song that sounded like them because it knew that it was them. But it could probably if you tell it to. The sound effects are pretty accurate though. So just think of just some of the stuff that you could probably get away with if you want to be really clever and creative. What I've seen a lot of people do is that they would be taking memes, like very popular memes, and they're like memes that are so not an animated GIF, but just a meme, and then they would animate the memes using stuff like this, and then they would put them on Instagram and TikTok and all that, and they would be really clever with the way that they would do it, and then they would go viral and get millions and millions of views. And this is how they're doing it, is that they would, instead of typing in a prompt, you could actually go to your photo library and pick a photo. But when you go to a photo library and pick a photo, it's not going to give you the spicy level. It'll give you the normal and fun level, but it won't give you spicy. So that, my friends, is how this new Grok, or some people are calling it Super Grok, the AI video generator that is in spicy mode. This is how it all works. So let me know if you have any questions. I'm going to go ahead and turn off my phone there for a second. That was cool. That was the first time I ever shared my phone on camera. And now that opens up for a whole lot of other ideas of what I could do by sharing my phone. So thank you for hanging in there with me on that. Okay, so back to this right here. So we're going to go back down to the final verdict, and that is Grok in the spicy mode. Is it even worth using? So something to think about is, it's not perfect. It's not cinematic, but it is definitely stupid fast, and it's a lot of fun, especially if you take like your own pictures and your own memes that you want to find out there, like on the internet, and play around with. You can get creative, and I'd even show you when you create a video, you can give it a custom prompt and have it do something specific. Which maybe I'll go back to my phone in a minute and show you what that would look like. This is the first tool that I've ever seen that feels like just a meme generator on steroids, and that's really the best way I think you could probably use it right now, is as a meme generator. You're not going to be using this for Hollywood films. That's where all the other AI video generators would come into place, but it's definitely going to open up the door for very unfiltered storytelling. You can do it in seconds. It might not be the future of AI, but it's definitely the future of fun, and you could definitely expect. Of course, it came from Elon Musk to come out with something like this. So I'm curious if what's the first thing, and let me know in the chat, because there's a handful of you here that are here live. Let me know what's the first thing that you're going to make with the new Super Grok or the Grok Spicy Mode. And if you're watching this, the recording or replay, I got to really figure out on YouTube what they call this. Do they call this after a live stream a recording or a replay? But whatever this is, leave a comment because I don't even know if you can see the live chat that I can see on the recording, but you can definitely see the comments. So leave a comment with all the questions that I was asking throughout this live stream. I just kind of want to get to know more about you, because the more that I can get to know about you, the more that I can really get to make these videos much more tailored to you. And if you want to make things if you want to go down like the rabbit hole of making AI influencers and AI generated characters that you could then use on like a OnlyFans and then make money with it as a business model, I want to see you say that in the comments. I want to see you say that in the live chat, because then the more feedback I get from you gives me more ideas of what I can create. Because right now, the way I'm going to be making these live streams, if you haven't watched my other ones on this channel yet, on YouTube, is that anything that I see that is really starting to trend quickly on AIville, which is, again, the community that I built for people that are learning how to use AI, when I see something trending, this is how my day starts. So I'll get up and then I make my coffee, and I make like a protein coffee. I use 2 scoops of collagen protein. It's like 30 grams of protein. I kind of wake up and then I start while I'm having my protein coffee. I'm going through my phone and I'm already seeing what was trending like over the last while I was sleeping inside of AIville. And then I start. I have a to-do app on my phone called Todoist, and then I'll put to-dos on Todoist on things to kind of look a little further into, because I'll go to the gym for 2 hours, then come back, shower, go to my office, and then I sit down and I'm gonna take all the things that were really popping off that I saw on AIville that is trending, and then I will go dive a little deeper once I'm at my computer, and then really find out, is this something worth making a live stream about? And then later in the day, not every day is there something that's trending, but when there is something trending, I will take the time to make a live stream and then go live. And it'll either be in the afternoon or today. It took me forever to figure this out myself because I was seeing what people were doing inside of AIville, but they weren't showing how they were doing what they were showing with the spicy mode. So then what I did was I went to YouTube and I started looking around to see if there was anyone else showing how to use spicy mode. And of course not. Everyone is saying, here's all the things you can do with spicy mode, but they didn't actually show you how to do it. So there was like 2 videos that I saw and they were terrible. So I spent a lot of time today trying to figure out how to use it and then how to make it easy to explain it to you. And then I queue up the live stream and go live. So that's kind of what I did today. So the more that I hear from all of you on what you want to see more of, the more that'll be like top of mind for me to when I'm looking through AIville, things that I can really pay close attention to and make sure I make that content for you. So again, leave a comment below if you haven't done so already. Duncan says in the chat said, is Super Grok a paid version? And it is a paid version. Let me actually just find out right now for you how much is Super Grok, because I'm not sharing my screen because I'm going to go, well, I'm asking Grok first just to see if it gives me the most updated information, and it does, but it's shown me all kinds of pricing in different currencies and stuff. So just let me look through my account, because what I'm paying for is I'm paying for X Premium, and I think that comes with Grok. It comes with no, I'm using Super Grok. I can't even see how much my subscription is that I'm paying for. $40 a month is, so $40 a month I'm paying for X Premium, and X Premium gives me access to, where'd you go? Gives me access to, well, all the X Premium features, but then Grok 4 and Grok 3, it gives me a larger context memory. It allows voice with vision, which is crazy. I mean, all the AI tools do that now, but you can actually go and just turn on your camera in, like, if, for instance, our shower is leaking and I don't know how to fix it because I'm not a handyman, but I can use Grok Vision and say, my shower is leaking. Can you walk me through how to fix it? And it'll just walk me through how to fix it in real time while it's looking through my camera. But that's the kind of stuff you can do with Super Grok. It's not just this crazy stuff that I just showed you. So yeah, you're welcome, Duncan. That's why I like doing these live streams. It's because I want to know what kind of stuff you all want to see, and what kind of stuff can we experiment with and try out. Let me share my phone again because I saw a couple requests and I would like to go ahead and try them out. So I see Guy says, can it animate the Apple logo fighting the Google logo? And this is the kind of stuff where if you asked Midjourney to do this, or if you asked any other like Polo AI or Kyber or anything to do it, it would not do it because they're trademarks. So I was blown away that with the Grok AI video generator and the spicy mode, not only can you have it use real people and it comes up with very accurate looking people, but it also does kind of crazy things. It's going to be very controversial, and I don't even know how long this is going to last, if it will ever get taken down. I could imagine it could get taken down pretty quick, but we don't know. So let's go ahead. Might as well play with it while we can. So, all right, what was the question? Guy says, can it animate an Apple logo find the Google logo? So let's find out. I'm going to, can you all see my screen, or can you see my phone? because when you see me look in this direction, I'm actually looking at a monitor that should be showing what you can see, and I'm just always double checking to make sure that you can see. What up, Shamori? Thanks for making it. You made it to all of my live streams so far. I really appreciate it. I owe you a drink whenever I see you in San Diego. So Shamori, if you've been here the whole time, that's exciting. If you haven't, you got a lot to catch up on. But I just want to make sure right now that you can all see my screen. It looks like you can. So, all right. So what we're going to do is I'm going to do create images, and then I'm going to, I don't know if I can create a new one just directly in here, or I'm going to try. Like, it's shown me a bunch of images I already created. Now I'm wondering if I just clear out this prompt. This is where we're just trying this in real time. I'm going to say animate, or first I'm going to say Apple logo fighting the Google logo. What kind of environment would we want though? Let's say at a coffee, no, at Starbucks, at Starbucks with Taylor Swift in the background. Let's just throw all these out there and see if it's possible. And it looks like we have a Taylor Swift looking at an Apple logo and a Starbucks logo. It doesn't, oh, I didn't say fighting. I said, or no, I did say fighting, didn't I? Okay, well, I like that it has Apple and, okay, Apple and Google, and it looks like Taylor Swift is singing a song. This is insane. I don't know how this is a real thing, like how this is even possible. Okay, so now let's have fun with this. And I'm going to first make a normal video, and then I'll make a fun video. Then I'll make a spicy video. So let's start with normal. And I'm just doing this because for all I know, tomorrow, this all might be taken down. Like, the ability to do this is going to be taken down. So let's have fun and be crazy with it now. Because if it is taken down, you can always at least come back and see what was possible at one time with AI. Okay, so okay, so singing is not the spicy mode's strong suit, so that's not good. So don't have it try to sing anything to sound like Taylor Swift. Let me listen to the other ones real quick though, because it might. This is I'm going to figure out how to get my audio to go pipe through easier next time. Okay, yeah, it definitely doesn't. It does not. I got to mute that. It doesn't do the singing. So sound effects, it does kind of do some fun sound effects with. All right, so that was normal. Now we will try fun and see what fun looks like. And then after I do fun, I'll do spicy. And then after I do spicy, I'll come up with a custom one. And Shamori, if you can, let me know, give me a prompt on an image you would like to see this try to make. Okay. There. All right, that's getting a little crazy. It's definitely looks like they're getting ready to fight. And then Taylor Swift has a microphone that is just floating in space. All right, this is where it's gonna get a little, might be taken off YouTube. Is I just chose spicy mode to see what it's going to do on spicy mode, and we are halfway there. I think when it hits 55%, it goes to 95% almost instantly. Okay, this is going to be spicy mode. Oh, all right, that's probably gonna not be that. That might take this video live stream down on YouTube. So at least you saw this live and got to see what spicy mode is capable of doing. I'm gonna see if I can go back and censor that. I don't know if I can censor a live stream after the fact or not, but now I know not to do spicy mode live because it gets a little too much. So now we know we pushed the limit, and if you were here live, you got to see it here live before this video was taken down completely. So let's see if there is one more thing we can try. And we know we can do logos. We know we can do We can do celebrity. We know we can do celebrities. We know we can do logos and celebrities and turn on spicy mode. I'm trying to think of what else we could do. If anyone has an idea, throw it out there, because if you don't, I'm probably going to end this live stream pretty quickly, and then I'll have to go back and figure out how to blur something out. Okay, thanks, Michael, for saying the audio and video hasn't been in sync. It could be because my family is home and I can hear them upstairs above my office, and they're probably on their iPads and phones, and my internet is being tapped out right now. But I'm curious if the delay will go away on the recording or not. But okay, I don't see anything else coming in. What's up, Cammie? That's one of my daughters that are home. So yeah, they're home and they're on their phone. So that could be why there's a little bit of a delay going on. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and turn off, especially since my family's home, because she went to her first softball game with her 8th grade team today, and they just got home from that. So that's one reason why I was live streaming at night, because I knew I would be able to have it and be able to do it. So again, this may be removed completely, and if it is, I'm sorry. And I don't even think I can go and edit a live stream until like 24 hours after. So I'm curious, like 24 hours after, can I go in and edit something out? And what I might have to do is actually, man, if I can't blur out what just happened, I might be able to trim out everything up to that point. But I think I'm also recording this locally. So if anything, I can download this locally and then edit it out and then go upload the video and then just do like a little disclaimer at the beginning of the video. Not a disclaimer, like a note saying that, hey, there's a part this was live at one point, but then got taken down because of I tested out the Grok Spicy Mode live, and I probably shouldn't have. So I'll figure that out. But in the meantime, enjoy this if you're live. If you want to see more stuff like this, it's kind of unfiltered and uncensored, and me testing out AI based off of what people are talking about inside of AIville. Definitely subscribe to this channel. Turn on notifications if you haven't done so already, because that's going to help you know whenever I do go live and you see you don't know what's going to happen when it's live. So you're going to be the first to know. And if you can be able to pop on when you see me go live and show something, we'll have a lot of fun talking about it. And the more people that are actually in the live chat that's here whenever I'm live, the more fun we can have together, because you can tell me things you want to see and see me try, and then I'll try them out, and then we'll just kind of test things together. Because that was the whole point of why I even built AIville, was to make it where it was just the largest community on the internet for people that are learning how to use AI, and then just having a place where we can all come and make it like a playground and learn about this stuff together. So that's what we're doing. Wish me luck on this live stream, in the sense that it stays online. If it doesn't, I'll edit the recording that's saved locally. Hopefully it saves locally, and then I'll get that up. And if I can't do that, I'll have to do this all over again. But anyway, that was fun. Thank you all for being here. And again, subscribe and turn on notifications if you haven't done so already, so you don't miss out on these in the future. Have a good rest of the day, and I will see you on the next live stream.